Hi! A long time, no everyday life content from me. I thought it would be fun to take a look at my just day-to-day normal life at the beginning of 2024, as I haven't really been documenting my life with fashion and everything since last spring. To refresh your memory, I was doing my first Sato Studio collection last spring, and then I had a crazy summer, no working at all. I didn't get into my preferred school yet, so this last fall and winter I've just been traveling, hanging with my friends, doing some work gigs and projects, and some Sato stuff. But I haven't come out with a new collection. I'm still selling the old one, and I don't think that will happen anytime soon. I did a special tabby glove project with Material Girls, a publication from the UK. I went to New York, I went to Paris Fashion Week, I went to Amsterdam, all sorts of things. And now I'm just trying to balance my life out a little bit, really focus on the uni applications of this spring, doing substitute teacher work gigs when I can, and just trying to find a more stable full-time job. I have to say I've had some issues in that department because of my rheumatoid arthritis flaring up since summer. A chronic illness like this can really affect your life and your goals and your ability to work. We still haven't found a medication that works for me, which is, of course, discouraging and has been affecting my mood a lot, along with some other personal things. But I feel like I'm finally getting my sparkle and my hope back, and I've had some really fun fashion projects in the beginning of this year, so let's get into that. This is my new favorite lip product. It's the Clarins Lip Perfector in the shade 8. I found it discounted. It's such a pretty berry shade and really nourishing. But whoa, this class is a lot. First period we had religion. I had to teach them about Islam and Eid specifically, the celebration after Ramadan. We have Finnish and math left, I think. This is my little look today. I wanted to do something fun with my hair. Then I just have my usual, I don't give a fuck, I'll mix silver with gold any day. Then I just have a denim overall and this white brandy shirt. That was a really rough day, even though it was only 3 hours, but yeah, it got worse. My evening after work was very hectic. I didn't end up vlogging anything, but I first helped my friend with her move, and then I went to meet up with a local designer. Yesterday turned out way too crazy for me to vlog anything. Something really mentally draining happened at work. And then the whole evening I was just running around helping different people. My friend Sanni broke her leg in the beginning of January, and she's also moving, so we've had to help her quite a bit. After that I went to help out this local designer who's making a collection for New York Fashion Week. It's a collaboration between a lot of people. It includes glass blowing. It's a really big craft and has a lot of history in this area in my hometown. So the collection is a mix between glass and just usual fashion design. And I'm helping her finalize the collection for these last few weeks before the show. And I was so tired this morning that I didn't pick up a shift. I'm noticing I have to be really careful with my energy level these days because I get exhausted really easily. I think it's a side effect of my arthritis medication and stress and burning myself out last summer. I feel like I'm finally getting on my feet slowly. I'm taking better care of myself and my body, trying to get all my health issues sorted and finding balance between work life and personal life. Dealing with a chronic illness can make you feel really isolated and weak in a way, because these are just basic, easy things for some people. For most people, it feels like going to work and taking care of your body and eating enough. This fall, I also got really anxious about my financial situation. I was uncomfortable with the amount of savings I have for my studies. So I've been looking for a regular full-time job for a couple months. Yeah, I'm writing applications like every other day, sending dozens of them in multiple cities. I just want a job. Today I am catching up my accounting. Won't share the numbers with you, but we actually did okay last year. Like, if you know anything about fashion or founding a brand, it's completely normal to be in debt your first 5 years, I think. But because my brand is so small scale, I was able to keep it positive at least after the first year. I'm really proud of myself for being able to do this. Fashion is so expensive to start. I took some really good pictures of my friend Joanna, and now I'm trying to learn some basic like color grading in Lightroom to really make these pop. I had enough time to transfer all my favorites into my phone, and I tried color grading this one picture. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I think it's better at least than the original. Currently, I'm making this gingham like summer flowy cotton dress, but today I think I will fix my fur coat in the class. So I don't know if I have time for this today. I would also like to fix this Helmut Lang skirt that I bought from New York from a sample sale, but the zipper is a bit broken right here, so I think I'll have to hand sew that as well. There was so much traffic, but I'm here. This is the sad before of my vintage fur coat, and this is the after. I just increased this jacket's life so many years, and it wasn't really that difficult. But it did take my whole class. I just had to hand sew the fur into a new piece of sturdy cotton inside. I just made some noodles, took my medication and my nausea prevention pill. And then my Wednesday nightly ritual, I do my methotrexate needle injection. I despise taking it. It makes me nauseous and tired for a few days. So I try to calm myself down with some candles and a nice book and a shower. Rise and shine. The next morning I woke up obviously nauseous and tired from the injection the night before, so I decided to not take a gig again and started my morning with some Pilates, very chill vibes, because I was also on my period. So that's a deadly combination. I've really been enjoying Pilates lately. I started doing it at the beginning of this year just to make my body feel better and perhaps help with the infections from RA. And I feel like it has been helping. It's a good low impact, very easy way to work out at home. I can do it every day. It gets my blood flowing and it's good for your mind as well and your muscle-mind connection. So it has been perfect in trying to get me back to moving my body a little bit, even though I have some complications due to my illness. But yeah, I used to be like a hardcore cheerleader until a couple of years ago. Sports have always been a big part of my life, and then when I got sick, I just stopped it altogether. So I'm trying to get back into it little by little. I made myself some breakfast. This cashew cranberry bread is my absolute favorite, so good. I just sent out like 8 job applications and my brain is not working anymore. So I think this would be a good spot to eat something, and then I think I'll go help with the fashion collection again. I need to do something with my body and not with my brain right now. My iPad key to quality is the fact that I always have to have a book when I'm eating since childhood. First, I went to this glass blowing studio. They had some coffee and treats over there. We had to start there because they had some clients visiting the studio. This is one of the glass blowers like showroom. It was really cool. She had some witchy stuff over there. And back at the sewing studio, we were trying to fit these fish skin bikinis. It was a difficult task. I had to try them on and see how they would fit an actual person. And I just helped with the construction and finishing of these. One of my tasks was, for example, to hand sew the lining inside the bottom. I'm so glad I had nothing to do with the pattern work of this bikini pair, because I can't even imagine how hard it is to work with fish skin. I also helped with hand sewing some buttons and stuff like that. I just called my grandpa and grandma. I'm so tired. I immediately hopped into the shower and I recently got these Kerstes. How do you say it in English? I have no idea. Those shampoos and a mask, and they've been so good to my hair. Also, that Ole Henriksen clay mask is like the only mask that actually does something for my skin. It was a full moon, so I tried to have a special shower for myself with candles and pampering myself after the day. I made my classic porridge for myself with some bananas and caramel sauce, Reese's peanut butter. It's so good. Sex and the City, you already know, my favorite. I've also been getting back to overnight curls and blowouts, so I've been trying some different techniques. I rolled those in and finally went to bed. Guys, I got a shift. I almost thought I woke up early for no reason. I woke up at 7 and kept snoozing, and then I got the shift. But it's in the other city again, so I have to leave early. I love my life. I listen to my favorite podcast in the morning, and then I'll go to my shift. That is only 5 hours-ish, and I still make good money. So grateful. In the evening, I might go help with the collection again, or do my own stuff. Let's see. The hair came out a little straighter than I would have liked. I have naturally wavy hair, so typically these styles make it like way too curly. So this was a surprise. I did a little bit of makeup again. I've been keeping it very natural. Minimal skin makeup. Basically just eyeliner and blush. And that's my look. I was very excited for my shift because we had crafts first. I was expecting some knitting, crocheting with the kids, but they weren't exactly enthusiastic. This is me on a bathroom break, gathering myself through the day because the kids were a lot in this school. Luckily, I had like a class assistant that was close to my age. She was my homegirl through the day. The day went okay. I just got a call for another job interview. I have 2 next week in this city, and they're both restaurant jobs. After work, I went on a little walk so I don't fall asleep. It was also sunny, so a Finnish person gotta go outside when it's sunny in the winter. I checked out the library, got myself some movies, and I just finished the night with one of these, the Emily one. Saturday, I didn't have work because schools are obviously closed, so I started my morning off with a workout. My favorite lately has been Madeline Abid from YouTube. Her videos are really nice, and I typically just pick a 20-minute full body workout. Pilates just looks so dumb when you look at it. In the afternoon, I went to help out with the collection again. This is a fish skin corset. My task was to sniff down the surface of this dress and make it more coherent. Very important work. Here you can see the before and after. Saturday night, I went to hang out with my friends in the countryside, and I didn't take any videos except for this. No voi, mun pitää saada ilttari, vittu. Joo, noniin, käänny. We had a fun, chill, early Saturday night, and my friend was showering. I was just sitting and reading in her dressing room. This was an amazing book, by the way. Her Body and Other Parties. Very good. I enjoyed it. Sunday was a rest day. I didn't work at all or vlog anything, so this is the end. More casual and possibly boring content that I typically make, but I just wanted to do a life update and show what I'm doing these days. The next vlog is a bit more fashion based, so if that's what you're here for, check it out. Okay, thank you, bye.